Guday Tsegay, 4:11. Is that? Yeah, for the mile. She did it. Happy for her. Jessica Hall tried to haul her home, tried to wheel her back in the mile. In London here, to Korea, my friend, giving you a little bit of that in the mile. I think Tsegay, apparently Stefan Hassan was supposed to be a protagonist, a competition in this mile. She withdrew. I think she's just a marathon lady, and I think she tried to use the mile maybe to gauge her fitness. But apparently in the last minutes, it is said Stefan Hassan, the gold medalist in marathon, withdraws, and Tsegay Guday finds her way, and she does it. And I think I like to see Guday succeed. As much as I've always said she's a nemesis to the Kenyans, the British of this world, and faith, and how she turned out in the Olympic final. She's not a bad person. I want her to do well. I think 204, 203 was too aggressive in the first 800 meters. She seems to pay the price, going from 61, I think it was 62, then it went to 64. Then she redeems herself in the penultimate laps. That was great for Tsegay Guday. In that mile race, that American record was broken. I think it was all about Guday and Jessica Hall. Jessica Hall, I think, I like the Australian, the fact that she's very gutsy. She's trying to look for an opportunity. She's trying to compete. She's trying to put herself in position. She's always there when it matters. I think it's a matter of her finishing a little bit aggressive. I think she waits too long. But I think this is a trick too. If you go too early with Tsegay and the early pace, you pay the price at the end. And I think she needs to find that balance. She's a good middle kind of a runner where you see her in the middle. It's how she finishes. Because even when I think of the races she's done very well, she's there. The last 200 meters, 150, she seems to have ran herself to the ground a little bit. So the Australian, Jessica Hall, I think she's a great runner. She just needs to work on something. There's something she's lacking. I don't know what it is. But she's always there, but just can't get over the hump. And for her to even fade towards the end is the fact that she tries too hard to come back. And then when she comes back, instead of stretching it out, she holds again. And then she thinks she's going to come back. It doesn't work like that. Once you put yourself in a position to push, you got to push to the end. But she pushed to the point whereby she was right behind Tsegay Guday. And then she waits. I don't know what she's waiting for, because Guday looked vulnerable even when she caught up with her. She could have just kept going, and I think maybe Guday could have wilted. Who knows? But Guday wins in 4:11, which is not, that's the second, what is that? Is that the second best time in the world right now? Yeah, 4:11 in the mile is very fast for women. And that was it for the mile. Guday Tsegay, the Ethiopian, Addis Ababa, the headquarters of AU. I'm giving a shout out to Ethiopians today. Don't get too excited because somebody's engaged. Her name is Femke Bol. I call her the double engagement she got in London 400-meter hurdles. She is totally engaged to a fiancé right now, and announced almost in a way that was glorious, because she's engaged, yes, in the matrimonial circles, but she's engaged to the hurdles. She is focused. She has an outfit which I call right arm outfit that made her make New Balance look great. It was a great outfit. People are talking about it. I might as well talk about that outfit. She has one arm tights on one arm. I think that's the left, right? Yeah, that's the left. And she's engaged. Congratulations to that woman. 52-11. She wins it in style. I think right now, until LeBron shows up in town, nobody's beating this woman. She's won it 3 times in London in the Diamond League. Jasmine Jones she was shoulder to shoulder with 300 meter at the 300-meter mark. But let me tell you something about Femke Bol. She's unbeaten right now in Europe circuit. 51 last week in Monaco. She runs a 52 here in the hurdles. She's on top of her game. I think somebody, like I say, there's only one person who can disrupt this winning streak. It's LeBron. McClogan. When is she going to show up? Maybe we'll see them at the World Championship, the way things are looking right now, because the trials are coming up for the U.S. and other countries, and then we move on. We march on to World Championship. Femke Bol, congratulations. Double engager. I call her in both our partner and in the hurdles. I like that. That is style. And I like the fact that she's a well-spoken person. She's engaged. I like people who are engaged. Give us some interviews so we can know your personality, people. We want to know you. Donovan Bracer spoke very well. I think I'm watching this guy. I hope he does very well in the 800. I'm giving him up. I'm really wishing him well. To hear that he had a tibia broken. Ugh. All right, guys, that was Tsegay Guday winning the mile, and Femke Bol, the Dutch double engager.